Hello. I'm coming on because I pulled this sheet of alphabet borders out of my little supplies, and I want to play around with these because the way they are, I'm not going to use them, so I need to pull these out and cut them apart. Alrighty. There. That's so cute. And I got these originally because I definitely want to kind of fussy cut up and around these animals in the gate, the fencing. The alphabets are a nice size that I could actually put those on cards and then just stamp items that start with that letter around. So I think that's what I'm going to do because I do like that idea. It's kind of a cute, clever idea. So let's go ahead and do this. So now I'm trying to think, how do I really want to do this? I'm going to end up fussy cutting those letters, I know. All right, I think what I'm going to do for now is go ahead and cut this right up close to the animal, but not too close because I can always do the fussy cutting portion of it later. Alrighty. My sister's trying to call me right now, so hopefully it doesn't cut us off. Alright, and that ends right there, so we can pull that off and pull that off. And we've got this that can go in with the white. That's cute, with the white cardboard. Alrighty, white cardboard it is. There, so just by cutting this apart, look at that. That's adorable. So now I just have to choose which bits and pieces I want on what. And it looks like I can cut it here and get the cat looking over on that side of the card. If I cut it here, I could cut it like here to get the cow, and then I could do the chicken, but the chicken would be looking away. So I'm going to have to figure that one out too. All right, so first I think I'm just going to go ahead and just cut out each strip here and separate the gate and animals from the alphabet. And I'm going to just do that on each of these strips, each of these borders. So, yep, then I can actually play around with them when I'm done. So that's a good idea. These are cute little pictures of the animals. I've had a couple people who have asked me if I would do a video from doing this and then, you know, take it through all the steps. What am I going to do next? You know, how am I going to actually make them into cards? How do I get to that stage? So, oh, there's so cute little bumblebees flying around. That kitty cat's so adorable. And there's a puppy. And a little rooster. And a piggy. I love those piggies. This really does help to prep for preparation, because if I get this part done, then it's a lot easier to figure out what I'm going to do next, for me anyways. So because just separating this fencing with the animals from the letters, it's more freeing for my mind anyways. Those are adorable. Those are really cute. And to get the whole alphabet. And see, and even if I didn't want to use the alphabet, I could always turn it over and use the other side for just white cardstock. So, but I really like the green around also. So that's why I'm probably going to do fussy cutting, because this is a pretty green background. But We'll see. We'll see. There's always more than one idea. There, and there, and one more. Very nice. Chicken or rooster, whatever it is. Alrighty, so there, we've got those done. So now we have the alphabet. So let me take the alphabet first. And the animals will move over here. Alphabet, alphabet. Animals, alphabet, animal, alphabet. Animals and alphabet. Okay. Very good. I think it might be easier to deal with these. So see, that's a lot of white background paper, white cardstock that we could use. But I think I am going to go ahead and fussy cut these out because I really like that idea. So let's do that. Yep. These scissors cut so smoothly. Very nice. Alrighty. And the next piece. That nice letter B for Barbara. That's funny, that just triggered the romper room when I was younger. I think I've said this before, that I would watch that romper room and I would wait for her to call my name. Oh, I wanted her to say Barbara or Barbie so bad. She had to have said it at one time or another, but just not when I was watching. So I was so sad and disappointed. Did you ever watch that show when you were little? Did she call your name? Were you one of the lucky ones? Very nice. And now the letter D. What was the last one? I had another border that I had cut apart that had the alphabet on it too. But those letters were so big that I did just use them for the white cardstock. Yep, because that happens. that one was, oh, that one had the barn animals on it too, with the barn. That's right. The letter H. It was so cute. I was pulling up pictures on Facebook. Well, actually, Facebook was offering to pictures from a few years back, and a couple of them, of course, were of my grandchildren, and one was of my first grandchild when he was real little, and it was so sweet. See his little angel face. Oh, he was such a beautiful little baby. And so I've got that picture just stuck in the back of my mind because he was just so beautiful. And then playing around with these alphabet letters, it's triggering more memories of of him when he was little and learning his alphabet, and how he would learn the letters, and sometimes he'd go through the alphabet and he knew the sounds, but he didn't, like the sound for R. He knew the noise, but he didn't know that it was the letter R, and he didn't realize that when he was saying the alphabet, and he'd go Q, and then he'd go R, R, R for for revving engine, because on the video that he was watching, the leapfrog videos, then that's how they taught the alphabet, was doing all the noises. And he was so excited because he could sing his alphabet song and he knew all those letters. And if he didn't know how to recite the actual letter name, then he knew how to make the noises, so he would. And then one day we had to go to the doctor for something, and I took him along with me, and I don't remember whose doctor appointment was, but anyways, we were sitting there, and he noticed the counter had letters, the practice name on the front of the counter, and oh my goodness, he got so excited, and he said, "Mom, my name," and he was pointing, because they had a CODY up there, and he was so excited because he spied his name, the letters that go to his name. And that's when it just dawned on him that alphabet were everywhere, and you could spell your name, and oh gosh, he was so excited about that. Funny, the things that trigger memories for us. And I don't know why, but talking about that just triggered a memory of me actually being very young, riding on my tricycle. So I was real young, and I remember practicing backing up. I used to like to pretend like I was driving a car. And I would back up. So I'd turn around and look behind me, and then I'd back up. And then I'd do it again. I'd drive around in a circle, and then I would back up in the same spot every time, practicing, because when I got bigger like my mommy, I was going to drive. Interesting thing to remember. So to the couple ladies that wanted me to do this video, I appreciate you requesting. I know I show these items that I get at the Dollar Tree quite often, and it is interesting to see, even for me, to see what I'm going to come up with to make out of them, because I mean I can look at it and think as far as, yeah, that would be perfect. The alphabet, I could make alphabet cards, and the farm animals are just so adorable, and the seniors will definitely love that, to see the animals, so why not? But I just get that far with it. I don't really go much farther than those couple of ideas. Yep. So this is a fun challenge for me also, because of having a request of, all right, so you said you're going to do that, so can you show us? Can you follow it all the way through for us? And it's like, yep, I will definitely do that. For me, I do enjoy watching other people too when they make their haul videos, just to see, especially the Dollar Tree ones, because I frequent the Dollar Tree myself. And it's interesting to see what other crafters are looking for. So sometimes similar things, and sometimes something totally different than what I would have normally picked out. And sometimes I get ideas from them and go, wow, that is a cool idea. I want to do that too. So, but most people, when they show their hauls, they're not really following through to the end of what they're actually doing with the stuff. So, or at least not the ones I'm seeing. So if you know of some that are actually going through and making things, then please do share. I mean, some yes. I've seen some videos that do like things for your house and stuff, but I'm definitely interested in if somebody's making videos of Dollar Tree items that then they're making crafts or, you know, card making type of videos. So, because that's where my interest is making more cards. And this keeps me really entertained. I like the variety of different things and different types of cards that we can make out of all these items. And that keeps my creativity going. And when I can get something like this for $1 and have the entire alphabet, and then how many are there of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'll get at least 3 cards out of each one, so 21 cards. That's a lot of cards for $1. That's a pretty darn good deal, plus all of the alphabet. So, and then whatever, I've got these scraps left over. The green background for the scraps. And I love scraps. And O's. I'm trying to keep the letters together for now. That's why I'm not cutting them all the way out. So that when I make the cards, then I can easily find them and cut them apart at that point, and make the cards. Very nice. We're getting there. We went to a basketball game of my grandson's last night, and it was so fun to see him play, of course, and I love seeing the kids getting out there and doing stuff other than just have their faces glued to the screens of their phones and their Kindle Fires and computers. And oh gosh, the excitement on his face when he's playing, and the deep concentration, and it's just so fun. And then of course his sister and mother and father are sitting there right next to us, and so listening to Riley make comments about her brother and his game playing was really fun to hear, and it's nice to know that she is proud of him. And then in the middle of doing that, she's texting her friends and trying to get a group of girls to go together to go to the thrift shops and go shopping and find some really neat stuff. That's so cute. Yep. That was so funny because she had never been into a thrift shop. And then this last summer, 2021, then that was one of the things I wanted to do with them, was take them to the thrift shop. And they were like, well, why would you want to go there? Isn't it just a bunch of used stuff? And I said, yeah, but there's treasures there. You can find all kinds of stuff. And I said, there's old clothes there that there's old and new clothes there. I said, so you can find new styles that just somebody grew out of. And I said, or you can find really old styles. And I said, I remember taking your mom and auntie there when they were younger, and that's where a lot of the girls in our area used to go for wedding and bridesmaid dresses to wear to the prom. So, and we'd just alter them. So, and that was so much fun to do that instead of spending full price on dresses. And then it was nice also because the schools in our area, then they also saved the prom dresses, so that way the girls the next year, if you want to donate your dress, then they take the dress donations, and that way the girls can have a closet to just go in and borrow from. So, and then that way everybody could have a pretty new dress for them to wear without being too expensive. I love that they did that. I just think that was just awesome. Cool, we're almost there. Couple more here. That's easy trimming. Pull out the big old scissors. both of my girls loved, one of them was into volleyball and the other one was into basketball. And they were both in band. They enjoyed doing that. And going on all those band trips. Oh my goodness, they had so much fun. And all the fundraising things. And we used to help with the raising things because they used to do every Memorial Day and what's the other one at the Memorial Day, and I forget the other holiday weekend. But anyways, there were 2 weekends in the year that Dunkin' Donuts would donate donuts to us and to the school, and then we would go to the truck stop weighing stations on either side of the highway and take turns with the Boy Scouts. So the Boy Scouts did it one holiday, and then the band got the other holiday, and they would alternate every year. And they would ask for donations. It was free coffee and donuts for anybody traveling, and they could pull in and get free coffee and donuts and leave a donation if they would like to in the donation jar. And we used to do that every year with the kids, and they used to get donations like crazy. It was just amazing. Some of those truckers were just so generous. It was so nice. And they would stop and talk to us and tell us where they were from and where they're headed to and what they were hauling, and the kids seemed to really enjoy that. That was nice. And some people just traveling with their family would stop and say, hey, can we have the free donuts and coffee too? And it's like, of course, it's for everybody, not just for truckers. So, and they would enjoy that. Yep, that was fun. And we used to love to go to the girls' games. All right, I think I've got them all. Yes, I do. And look at all these green scraps. Alrighty, so that's quite a video, and I've got all the alphabet here. And this has been a 30-minute video. So I think I'm going to stop here, and I'll come back on and do the next video. So this is going to be a couple parts, I guess. So if you like this video so far, please give me a thumbs up. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.